الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, so today's class we're gonna continue with the mudud. So last time we covered the natural mad, the mad muttasil in one word, mad munfasil, and in two different separate words. Okay, so we'll carry on with madul badal and the rest, inshallah. Page 30. Let's go there. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم بارك على محمد. Okay, so the first, let's review quickly those mudud. So last time we said the natural mad is the mudud that we have, is the mad that we have just to prolong two haraka, like in the word الناس ربنا يقول الكافرين. So here also after the kaf, this is also a natural mad. It's just two counts. Okay, and we saw under this category we do have what we call mad iwad. And mad iwad, what it is, when we are stopping on a fathatain, so the rule is that we just convert this one into fatha. We keep the alif, so it will become like a natural mad. Instead of saying at the end of the word shukuran, we have to stop shukura, and then here musamma bina'a, and lastly ma'a. So we stop with two haraka. We call this one mad iwad. Usually it's at the end of an ayah. And then we have mad muttasil. What is mad muttasil? It is a mad that we have to pull 4 to 5 counts, and we call this a mad that is obligatory, wajib. So in certain books you will see it will be mad wajib muttasil. So how that goes, we go 4 or 5. Either we say ja'a or ja'a. Okay, we just extend a bit for 5 counts. An-nasi. Okay, sha, sawa, bisu, lilfuqara. Okay, and next is mad far'i. So what is mad far'i? We have no, it is the same actually. Mad far'i, under the mad far'i we have the mad due to hamza. It's all under that category. So due to hamza we have two. Either it is muttasil like we saw above, or munfasil. Munfasil meaning in two separate words, meaning the first word is ending with a mad, and the second word will start with a hamza. So that's the difference. In the contrary, here we have the mad inside the word and then the hamza, all belonging to one word. So in case we have two separate words, so the second word will be starting with hamza and the first word will be ending with a mad. It can be any. It may be the alif mad or ya mad or even waw mad. It doesn't matter. We just have to look for is it followed by a hamza or no. Okay, so in that case we do as same as mad muttasil. We pronounce 4 or 5 counts. Okay, inna arsalnaka, so same. وما أوتي ما أنزل. Okay, just 4 or 5 counts. Okay, and then still under this, okay, some point to note that the mad muttasil is wajib, meaning across all the recitation it is always observed, but mad munfasil in other recitation it won't be obligatory. Okay, so next, another another point on the mad far'i, we have also what we call mad badal. Mad badal. What is mad badal? It is just in this case we have to see a hamza before the mad. Whenever the letter hamza is pulled, so we call that mad badal. It is due to hamza. Okay. Wa ata or والآخرة. Okay. أوتوا إيمانا. Okay, so we have here the letter alif. Here the hamza is pulled by ya, and then here the letter hamza is pulled by waw. We just this is just like a technical like differentiation. You can see that it's very close to the natural mad. We just pull it to counts, but just to differentiate we call that mad badal. Another, okay, so on the mad far'i, so we saw three cases where the mad is due to hamza. So one muttasil, and then munfasil, and then mad badal. We have okay, three. Let's see. Okay, so first we see mad tabi', which has the natural mad and mad iwad, falls onto the natural one. Okay, then the mad far'i, which is caused by the hamza. Under this category we have muttasil. Let's go down. We have munfasil, and then lastly we have badal. Three under this category of mad far'i. So whenever you hear mad far'i, we know that it is due to hamza and it has three category under it. Okay, now we move on to another mad far'i which is due to sukoon. Okay, another mad far'i which is due to sukoon. First we have the mad arid liSukoon. Mad al-arid liSukoon here in Arabic. What is it? It is a letter of mad. If a letter of mad is followed by a letter at the end of a word which is sakin temporarily. So this is our hint here. Okay, because the reader has to stop on the word. Okay, why it is temporarily? You have to stop, so you make it sakin, right? Originally it is not sakin. Okay, so what happens? The reader should prolong the mad to be mad arid liSukoon. So we already do that naturally if we ever learn under the teacher. So mad arid liSukoon in under this qira'ah that we are studying can be prolonged to 4 or 6 harakat. It goes that way. Okay, al-qasas, so this is 2, or al-qasas, okay, 4 or longer. Oh subhanallah, I was reading qaf fatha, so it is qaf kasra. Al-qisas, 6 count. Okay, let's see here. Alim, 2, or alim, very common, the 4 one, or 6, alim. Okay, so we're gonna just skip 4 because it is the most common among the reciters to keep 4 counts at the end. Okay, so whenever I stop, what do? When I stop on that word, I have to change the dhamma into sukoon, meaning my sakin is temporarily, meaning I made it That's why it is Aridh liSukoon, like presented to a sukun. Okay, that's why we have to pull here. Okay, بالمعروف. Okay, تتقون بإحسان الألباب. Okay, this math only exists if the reader stops on a word. Okay, if for example after بالمعروف I had another word to read, so that will cancel this mad. It won't be mad عارض للسكون, it will just be mad, a natural mad. Okay, just natural, 2 counts or 2 haraka. Okay, next, in the same pattern of mad that we see here, the mad عارض للسكون, we do have what is called mad Leen. It's almost the same. They are all due to sukun because we are stopping, right? So what is it? The Leen letters waw and ya, waw sukun, ya sukun, preceded by a letter fatha. Okay, so remember the Leen letters, we have two, aw or I. This is Leen. Okay, if one of the Leen letter is followed by a letter at the end of a word which is sakin due to stopping, the reader should prolong the Leen to 4 or 6 haraka. Okay, so that reminds you of Aridh liSukoon. It's all the same. Okay, the distinction is just that it was a Leen letter before it. You see, fatha followed by ya sukun or fatha followed by waw sukun. How it reads, خير. Okay, خير. Okay, I have to wait until the end, until I complete my 4 haraka before I go on to ra. Okay, another example, قريش. Okay, or ريب or يوم. Okay, so here what happens with the waw, I have to keep my lips out until I complete the 4 haraka. Okay, before the meme. It is not yaum. We are not prolonging the meme, actually. We are prolonging the waw here. Again, yaum. Okay, بالغيب, خوف. Okay, so this math, as the previous one, only exists if the reader stops on a word. Again, for all those words, if I had to continue reading another word, it will cancel the mad ulin, the mad alin. Okay, okay. So again, so we continue mad due to sukun. So far we have seen 2, right? So due to sukun we have mad عارض للسكون, mad al-عارض للسكون, and then mad al-lin. Those 2 are simple because it is just when we stop, right? Okay, so something new here, still due to sukun. What is it? We call that maddul lazim, mad al-lazim. Okay, mad lazim. So it is codified by this sign in the Quran. So easy to notice. Okay, mad al-lazim. If a letter of mad is followed by an original sukun, which means it's not you because of your reading that you put the sukun, it is present even if we stop or we don't. It is present, it is part of the word, so it is not due to stopping, or a mushaddat letter. Okay, and remember, mushaddat, inside the shadda, mushaddat means a letter that has shadda. Mushaddat letter means a letter that has the sign shadda. Remember, if you see a shadda, it's like 2 letters together. The first one carries a sukun, so that's why it falls into that category. Okay, so 2 things. an original sukoon or a mushaddat letter. Okay? If a mad letter follows those two, the reciter should prolong the mad 6 haraka. Okay, that's where things are becoming interesting. 6 haraka. Okay, under this category of mad lazim, we have two, right? We have mad lazim kalami. Kalami means comes from kalam, inside a word. Okay, so one of that mad, obligatory mad lazim, is inside a word, or mad lazim harfi. Harfi are just the harf means just a letter. Okay, so mad lazim harfi, it's because it's just the letters like alif lam mim. Those are harf. Okay, due to where we apply this one in the harfi. Usually in the harfi, you don't see it, do we? Okay, we'll see inside the example. Yeah, we don't see alif lam mim. So at the beginning of Surah Baqarah, I don't think we see that sign. We'll check later, inshallah. But let's focus on the kalami side. So inside the category of mad lazim kalami, meaning this sign in a word, okay, we have two categories. We have muthaqqal and mukhaffaf. Okay, muthaqqal comes from the word thaqil, which means heavy. Okay, so one of these mad can be heavy, and mukhaffaf from khafif means light. Or so we have two kind of possibilities. We can make that mad heavy, muthaqqal, or we can make it light. Okay, mad lazim kalami muthaqqal. Okay, muthaqqal from thaqil, heavy. What is it? If a letter of mad is followed by a mushaddat letter which is present in the same word, okay, this is our clue, the reciter should prolong the mad 6 haraka. Okay, we already do that in Fatiha. We have a very famous mad lazim kalami muthaqqal inside Fatiha. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. Okay, this one is longer because we have two, right? We have here 6 and here 6, and here even we have ghunna akmal. Okay, this is a difficult one. I will leave it at the end. Let's try this one first. Yatamassa. Okay, so here 6, I go 6 for this one. So how I know it is a lazim, I see the sign here. Let me zoom. Okay, so with that we focus just on this lesson. Okay, so what is the sign? We have the sign here, which shows us it is a mad lazim. Okay, and then after that we have a shadda letter. So we have to go really 6 counts. Just remember in Fatiha we have the same thing. Okay, atuhajjuni. Okay, so 6 here and then 6 count here. Okay, so this is, we call those muthaqqal, meaning the heavy mad. Okay, next we have mukhaffaf, the light ones. Okay, if a letter of mad is followed by an original sukoon. So why this word original? Because it's not us that is placing, right? It is part of the word. It's not due to our stopping and changing the haraka, which is present in the same word. So the reciter should prolong the mad 6 haraka. There's only one word in the Quran with this type of mad. So that makes it us easy, makes things easy for us, right? So mad, lazim, kalami, mukhaffaf is just in this word, okay? So you will not use that acronym other than al-an, okay? So how it shows, so I have to pronounce this letter, okay? 4 counts before I go, even I touch the lamb, before I touch the lamb. So it goes this way. Al-ana. Okay, so 4 sound, meaning until, no, I mean 6 sound altogether. Al-ana. Okay, so this is for mad lazim, kalami, mukhaffaf, light. All the others are the heavy ones. Okay. Okay. Next, page 34. Okay. We are still under the category of mad due to sukoon. Mad due to sukoon. So under this we have mad lazim harfi. Mad lazim harfi. So there are 14 independent letters that occurs in the Quran at the beginning of some surah. So remember, harfi. Okay, as we saw here. Okay, here. Okay, so mad lazim kalami is a whole word, whole words, okay, like this one. But mad lazim harfi are just the huruf muqatta'at in the Quran, okay, just the disjointed letters. So that makes it easy for us, okay. Let's go back. Why it's lazim? Here also we have to prolong it to 6 counts. Let's read the definition. So there are 14 independent letters that occurs in the Quran at the beginning of some surah. Okay, the mnemonic for these letters is as follows. So nasun hakimun qati'u lahu sir. Okay, so we have the meaning, we have at the beginning of the surah just those letters of the alphabet. We have the noon, the sad, the ha, the kaf, the ya, the mim, the qaf, the alif, the ta, the ain, the lam, the ha, the sin, and the ra only. Okay, not all the alphabet are used in the beginning of a certain surah. So these letters are attached to each other like ordinary words. However, so in the writing, let's see here if I can go. I have to go up to Baqarah, for example. Here, okay, they will always be attached. Okay, we call them disjointed letters, like meaning we read them disjointed, but in the Mus'haf you will see them all attached. Okay, like Yasin and other surah. I just want to keep that page on sec. Okay, let's go back to the lesson and close it here. Okay, so these letters are attached to each other like ordinary words. However, the individual letters have to be pronounced by reading out the respective names. Okay, so we have to spell out the letters the way we know them from the alphabet, from the huruf huruf of the alphabet. Some of these letters are prolonged 6 haraka. So they are those are those that are prolonged. Usually there will be a sign that shows it is prolonged. So no worry about that. So noon is prolonged, qaf, sad, ain, sin, lam, kaf, mim. So inside the Mus'haf you will see the sign of mad lazim. Okay, so remember that little bird for mad lazim sign. Let's go up here. This, okay, so this always mad lazim. Even if you don't know the category, you just say blindly, this is mad lazim, this is mad lazim. So for the subcategories, maybe we need time to memorize them, right? Just point out the mad lazim, just that sign. Okay, so let's see example of mad lazim حرفي مثقل. مثقل means heavy, okay? Mad lazim حرفي, remember, it is just for the حروف مقطعات, okay? So if a letter of mad is followed by a مشدد letter, مشدد, remember, it is heavy. مثقل means heavy. So for this to be true, we need a shadda following, okay? So the reader should prolong the mad letter 6 haraka. We have to go over, okay? Example, this is the beginning of Baqarah. Usually there's a sign, so it's okay. When you see that sign, it means that this meme has a shadda actually in pronouncing, okay? This is the way it is read. So alif, la, im, okay? Alif, lam, mim, okay? Let's go. How it is read. Alif, so I pronounce alif completely, no mat here. Alif, and then lam, I have to pull, okay? Alif, lam, mim, okay? So don't forget to put ghunna akmal here, the highest ghunna in between lam and mim, okay? Because we have two meme, one meme followed by another meme, so this is a rule on the category of meme. We have to merge, okay? Idgham shafawi, idgham shafawi. When we split, how it is read, we have a rule of idgham shafawi. We have to stay longer for the meme mushadda to appear, okay? Same here. Alif, lam, mim, ra, okay? Ra, just 2 counts, okay? As we say in the alphabet. If it was in the alphabet, it would be just ra, pulling, okay? And then here, alif, lam, mim, sad, qalqala at the end, okay? And then we pull the sad like here, okay? Because we have that sign. Even if there's no letter after that, there's no shadda, but because of this sign, okay? And then lastly, tasim, mim. Okay, note, there are 5 letters that are prolonged to haraka. These letters are just ha, ya, ta, ha, and ra. For example, in taha, which begins the surah taha, we just pronounce them as is in the alphabet. So taha, not taha, no. We have to pull taha as in the Arabic alphabet. So the alif is not prolonged as much as those letters, okay? Next page. Okay, we are still on the mad that are due to sukoon. So what else? So here we see mukhaffaf, light, mad lazim harfi mukhaffaf, okay? If a letter of mad is followed by a sakin letter, the reader should prolong the mad 6 again haraka. The letter ain can be prolonged either 4 or 6 haraka, as the middle ya is a letter of Leen. The preference is to be prolonged 6 haraka. This occurs in Surah Maryam and Shura. Okay, let's see. Just those 2. So we have 4. Qaf. That's it. Alif, لام ميم را. Okay, and then here, so this is light, lam. Okay, alif lam ra. Okay, and here, so we have to pay attention to this one. So look what is happening here. Ain, Sin, and Qaf. Pay attention here. We have a Nun Sakin, okay, without the mark, and then Nun Sakin. So what it reminds you, okay? Here it has to go light. It is followed by Sin, which is a letter of Ikhfa. And then here it has to go heavy. Why? Because Qaf is a heavy letter, okay? Let's go. So Ain Sin Qaf. Okay, I like to pull. Let's see if I can have it here. Ain Sin Qaf. I'm trying to find if I can have a check with that will be great. One moment. Shura. Surah Shura. Where is it? Allahumma salli. No, this is Shu'ara. No. I'm looking for Shura. Surah. This one. Okay. Okay. Let's have number 2 recite. Bismillah.
Ain Sin Qaf.
Okay. Let's listen another reciter. Those are Husari Mujawad. Again. Bismillah.
Ain Sin Qaf.
Okay. And last one. Min Shawi. Oh, he didn't prolong that much, the last one. Qaf. Okay. So this is how we pronounce this one. Okay, 6 counts, 6 count, and 6 counts. The recordings, a lot of those recordings are taken during Taraweeh, so they don't go full tajweed on those because they are reading so fast. Okay, but remember, as a rule, those are 6 count, exception for the letter Ain, actually, in that beginning. Okay, so this Ain, you can go 4 haraka, but the rest you have to prolong for 6 haraka. Okay, and then moving on, exercise. So find the rules of math, then read the words. Okay, so I will leave this for you. If you can send me the recording for this whole page, inshallah. Okay, for this whole page, inshallah. So let's analyze inside the Quran all the rules that we already mentioned. $600, let's see. Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah. سورة بينة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Just want to use a tool to draw on it. Okay. So Bismillah. لم يكو. This is إظهار. I don't know. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. This is إظهار شفوي, right? Lam is meme is pronounced clear. إظهار شفوي. Okay. Draw. يكون الذين ذين. So this is a normal math, 2 counts. كفروا. Also here natural math. This is إظهار under the rules of nun sakin and tanween. للكتاب natural math. والمشركين natural math here also. منفكين. So here it is a rule of إخفاء. Because we have a fa, so it is a light one. Okay. كينا natural math. حتى natural math. تأتيهم البينة. So we stop here with a ha. Or heavy. Ra is heavy. Sulun natural ma. So we have nun sakin followed by mim. Rasulun. This is complete merging. It is idgham. How is it? Idgham. Okay. Minallahi. Lam of Ism Jalala is heavy here because we have fatha before it. Yet blue natural mad. Suhufan. We have again merging idgham. So this is one of the letters of Yarmalun, if you remember. Tahara heavy. And also ha heavy here. Okay. Fiha. So I'll just pass the natural math because I think by this time you already know this one. Kutubun. So heavy. Qayyima. This is a case of ikhfa. Light ikhfa under the category of nun sakin and tanwin. So we have a tanwin here because qaf is heavy. So this ikhfa is heavy also. So ikhfa, heavy ikhfa. Yeah. وما تفرق الذين heavy. We have 2 heavy letters here also. So this lam is a lam, if you remember, shamsiya. Utul kitaba. So al kitaba, this is lam qamariya. Why? Because you have to pronounce this clearly. Illa min ba'di. This is noon followed by ba. So it is iqlab here. Okay. Ma ja'at. Okay, we have a mad here. Ja'at, it is in one word. So it is a mad muttasil. So how we codify this one? This is a mad muttasil, attached. Okay. Humul bayna. Okay. وما أمروا إلا. Okay, so this hamza is not part of ma, right? So 2 separate word. It is a mad munfasil here. I'm just putting f here. Munfasil. Umiru illa. So illa is in another word. So that is also a case of mad munfasil. إلا ليعبدوا الله heavy اسم جلالة here. مخلصين له الدين. Okay. Here we have this lam here is a lam شمسية. Not pronounced. حنفاء. We have a case of مد متصل here. ويقيم الصلاة. This heavy. صلاة. ويؤتوا الزكاة. So here لام قمرية. Oh no, لام شمسية. لام شمسية. No pronounce. زكاة. وذلك دين القيمة. So قاف is heavy. Okay, that's what we can pull from here. Much of rule of mim, the mim shafawi. Okay, so we need another surah for this one. Okay, I have to erase. Let me remember how to erase it. Oh, erase. Okay, I forgot how to do that. 1 second. The eraser is Z. Okay, Z. That's it. Okay, so let's move to another surah. Let's try this one, inshallah. And then I have to control draw. Okay. No. 1 second. I need the annotation tool. This and the. Okay, I have to do this one. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إنا أنزلناه. 2 different words. Okay, so this is مد منفصل. في ليلة القدر heavy قاف, and then here we have a rule of قلقلة here. وما أدراك. 2 separate words, so this is also مد منفصل. أدراك, we have a rule of قلقلة, and ra is heavy here. Okay. ما لي, this is Leen. طول القدر heavy again, قلقلة rule here. ليلة القدر. We have this lam is lam قمرية, clear. خير, this ra is light, right. خير heavy. Okay, we have a tanween followed by mim, so idgham. Min, we have a rule of idhar here. Alfi shahr. Okay, تنزل. This lam is قمرية. ملائكة, so in one word that would be a mad متصل. Okay, because we have alif and the sign of mad here. الملائكة, so 4, we go 4 counts here. والروح, this is very heavy, ra heavy. روح فيها بإذن ربهم, heavy ra. من كل أمر, so we have a rule of nun sakin here followed by kaf. It is ikhfa letter, and it is light because kaf is not heavy, it is light ikhfa. So we will not say min kulli, no, min, so min kulli, light ikhfa. This is idhar shafawi. Amr. Salamun here. So we have dhammatain here followed by aha, which is a throat letter. What happens here? This is idhar because tanween is followed by aha, which is one of the throat letter. Hatta matu, this is heavy, and case of qalqala. So we have 2 rulings here. Alfa, this is a lam qamariya. Fajr, okay, this is a qalqala, and that's it. Okay, so try to do that for the next couple of at least the next surah, inshallah. That will be surah Iqra. Okay, we have a lot of qalqala at the end. Let's see surah Fatiha so that we can apply the Aridh liSukoon, inshallah. Okay, how can I go quick there? And then how to erase. I have to open my tool again. Erase all. This one, Z. Yeah, there you go. And then to write, I need okay, D. Okay, just need to memorize that. Okay, Surah Fatiha, D. Remember the case of Aridh liSukoon. Okay, we do have a lot of here. Rahim. So this is Aridh liSukoon. Mad. Aridh liSukoon. We just put MLS. Okay. Al-Alamin. So what's happening? I'm changing the Fatha into Sukoon. And I'm pulling this for count. So this is the pulling is Mad Aridh liSukoon. liSukoon. Okay. Ar-Rahman Rahim. Again, Mad Aridh liSukoon. Malik Yawmiddin. So this all the ending of Fatiha is a case of Mad Aridh liSukoon. Okay, and then if you remember, this is a case of Mad Lazim. Mad Lazim Kalami. Why Kalami? Because it's inside one word. Okay, and Mufakham. Why? No. Subhanallah. This is a heavy because we have a mushaddad here. Okay, but lazim, we have to go 6 counts. Okay, so that's it. Idhar shafawi. So just find rules even inside the Surah Fatiha to practice, inshallah. And send me the recording of that exercise on page. Which page is that? 36 in your book. Okay, we end here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.